Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, do the right thing and follow the ranks. If you want more videos like this, then you should definitely stay in this channel. Hit that notification bell so that every time I post videos that you are the first one to find out, okay? Okay, this video guys is about 5 things you need to consider if you want to come to teach in China. Okay, these are some of the things that guys I thought I had thoroughly researched. I thought that I did as much information as I could, but come to think of it, when I get here I realized that actually I didn't do as much research as I should have. And that is why I'm here to advise you guys, those of you who want to come to China and teach. And I want you guys to be able to have as much information as possible so that you don't put yourself in a very difficult situation, okay? So let's start and get right into it. First thing that you need to consider is, who do you want to teach? Okay, so do you want to teach children or do you want to teach adults? Okay, so both of them have advantages and disadvantages, obviously. So if you're going to teach children and you're not that person who's patient and who's able to listen to children when they are making noise, then it's not for you. Okay, and if you are going to teach adults, you need to understand that adults have opinions. Even though they want to learn English, that is their highest motivation. They're going to listen to you because they want to learn English, but you need to understand that they have opinions and they know what they like and what they don't like, and they will openly express that to you. So you have to really carefully decide who you want to teach and how you're going to cope with the challenges of choosing that option that you would have chosen. Okay, I think something that most of us, we think that, okay, I want to teach maybe adults because I know they want to learn English, they're going to listen to me, but you don't consider the disadvantages of what's going to happen if you teach adults. Okay, and the same applies to teaching children. It has disadvantages, so you need to consider very carefully, okay, because it depends with your personality, depends what you like, and it depends what you can take and what you can't take. Okay, so that's very, very important. The second thing that you need to consider very carefully is that your working hours. How do you want your working hours to be like? Okay, so for example, if you're going to decide that you're going to teach for a training center, you're going to definitely be working weekends, so it's Saturday and Sunday, and you're probably going to be knocking off very late, like 7 or around 8 or around 9, depending on your training center. So if it's something that you know that you can deal with, you can cope with, then that's a good job for you. Or you can decide to teach children at a kindergarten, where you're going to teach from Monday to Friday. Those will be your hours, and then you will have weekends off like Saturday and Sunday. So if you're someone who you know that, okay, I want to be able to have weekends off, then that's an option that you need to take. Okay, teach for a school and not a training center. Once you've decided that, now you need to decide on how you're going to apply for these jobs. Okay, and for you to apply, there are 2 ways that you can apply. You can apply directly to the schools yourself, or you can choose an agent who can find jobs for you. I know people who have used an agent and it went absolutely wonderful, and I know people who've used an agent and it didn't go so well. The agent tried to scam them and things like that, and they're taking money from their salary and stuff like that. So if you know you don't want to deal with that kind of drama, then it's better that you apply directly to the school yourself. And you can use different websites to apply directly yourself and talk to the school directly, instead of having an mediator, someone who can speak for you. So those are the 2 ways that you need to decide which one are you going to go for. Okay, and you need to consider the advantages and disadvantages of each. once you've applied, now maybe you're getting different offers from different schools, and you need to always check the legitimacy of the school. How legitimate is it? Is it real, or is it a scam, or things like that? It's very important, guys, to check the school to see that this school is well known. Ask questions to the people who are already in China, like me. Ask, do you know of the school? If I don't know, I will ask other people who might know. And you can have as much information as possible so that you don't put yourself in a situation that is going to be very difficult for you. Because already I know someone who had a very difficult situation, and then she had to go back home. Okay, and those are the very difficult situations where now you're not allowed to stay in the country because you experience some different things. So please, guys, make sure that you do your research and you ask questions to people who are already here. If you ask other people and they don't want to tell you, I don't think that's true. There's always someone who's there to help you understand how things are done. Okay, so feel free to ask questions, feel free to make sure that you know as much information as possible. Another thing that I would advise you guys to do is to make sure that you find out, once you have interviews with the school, if they say, do you have questions, ask as many questions as possible. And also ask if specifically if there are foreigners in that school, okay? Because you will know that you won't be the only foreigner. If you're the only foreigner in school, it might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing. It might be a good thing in terms of then you have other foreigners to chill with, to talk to make friends with, if you're that type of person who likes to make friends. But if you have other foreigners, and then you might experience a challenge where you're being compared to other foreigners. So you have to be able to choose very carefully which one is more important for you, which one do you prefer the most, okay? And also in terms of foreigners, usually the big cities will have more foreigners. In terms of your school, if your school is in a big city, then you'll probably have other foreigners in the school. But if your school is maybe like on the outskirts, then probably you might be the only foreigner. Even in the city, you might be the only foreigner. So when people look at you, they're going to give you some stares and take pictures of you and things like that. So it's very important to consider these type of things, guys, because I didn't have anyone to tell me these things. It was my first time coming to China. I mean, I asked other people, like Lou McGann's, shout out to you, girl. She helped me with different things that I asked her. And, you know, but sometimes I was scared, you know, to ask other people, because I was like, oh, maybe this person will feel like I'm bothering them or anything like that. So just ask, guys. Ask and seek as much information as possible, and then you will be able to make the best decision for yourself, and you'll be able to have a good experience here in China. Because if you make a terrible decision, then you're going to experience some difficult things, and then you have to, you know, live with that decision. You won't have anything else to do. So this is my advice to you guys. So make sure that you keep tuning into my channel, and I will give you more advice on different things. And if you want information about anything, you can leave your comment in the description box, and then I will help you with whatever. And you can also leave your ideas on some of the videos that I should do about China and anything that you might be interested in, okay? And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.